style here. So we've seen various types of foldable smartphones in recent times. Samsung, Huawei, and a company named Flex Royale are the ones who actually launched the foldable smartphones. There are other concepts or prototypes out there that multiple companies are working on. For example, this foldable phone by Xiaomi where it folds from both the sides, or this prototype where it folds vertically. Companies are experimenting with this tech and taking different approaches, which is a great thing for the future of this technology. Now, Sony is also working on a foldable smartphone, but their approach is totally different. Apparently, they are working on a rollable smartphone display. This comes courtesy of Max, a reliable leaker, who says that Sony is also working on a competitor to the Galaxy Fold and Mate X. The video that he embedded isn't a Sony display or a Sony smartphone. Instead, it's a Samsung display. It's just for the demonstration purpose. That being said, rollable smartphones might sound bizarre for now, but they can be really useful if they implement it properly. Hear me out, with rollable technology, they can make a smartphone that looks like the Xperia One but can also turn into a full-size tablet, kinda similar to Huawei's Mate X, but the difference will only be that the Mate X uses outward folding technology while Sony is gonna use a rollable display technology. Like I've said, a proper implementation is absolutely necessary or it could end up like the Galaxy Fold. Listen, every display company has this rollable tech. Samsung has it. They even showcased it a few years ago. LG has it as well. In fact, they have even showcased rollable TVs back in CES 2019. BOE, who's arguably Samsung's biggest display competitor, also has this tech. They also showcased this technology at an event. Now, the biggest hurdle is how to implement it on a smartphone. Glad that Sony is taking an initiative on working on this type of display. A lot of people say that we don't need foldable smartphones just yet, which is true to some extent, but just think for a second how the tech is gonna evolve if they don't work on it. How the tech is gonna mature if they don't release these handsets to the public and get some real user feedback and in turn get some money to fund the R&D. You can't expect them to spend billions in research and development of these foldable phones and not make the actual handsets. I'm really glad that some companies are taking the initiative to make foldable smartphones a thing. Yes, the Galaxy Fold's launch didn't go according to how Samsung have imagined, but they have the balls to take the risk. They have the balls to lay the groundwork for technology as complex as this, unlike some company who'll just come and eat the fruit years later. That's it. Glad to hear Sony is also working on it. I hope it's good, and most importantly, I hope it's practical. In the past, Sony has kinda experimented with foldable phones, not foldable displays. They have launched this tablet years ago where two phones are connected with the help of a hinge. They have also showcased rollable smartphones in their movies. It's really a cool concept, I would say, and it would be really interesting to see how they're gonna implement this in real life. I'm really excited about this tech. Max says Sony could launch this either at the end of this year or early next year, which is not too far away. Let me know what do you think about this. Would you buy a rollable smartphone over a device like the Galaxy Fold or Mate X if money is not a factor?